Okay, people, before we get started, definitely would appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to be notified when we drop new episodes. We drop new episodes of FORNEVER News every Saturday, 12 p.m. EST, and we re-upload some of those segments throughout the week for your viewing pleasure. So yeah, hit those buttons, subscribe, bell, all of that good stuff. Let's jump into the news. Hunter x Hunter fans, I think you're going to be extremely pleased to hear this one. We always talk about all of the issues the creator Yoshihiro Togashi has with Hunter x Hunter, the fact that just recently he went on a 3-year break with the manga because he has insane health issues. It's always been a problem with his back ever since even his previous serialization back in the day, Yu Yu Hakusho, and then recently he was talking about that his right hand and his wrist is not doing well. Like, he's been having a lot of health issues. So to hear this one, it seems like little by little Togashi is finally conceding to the idea of you can't do everything yourself. You cannot keep on. You're getting older. Your health is constantly failing further and further. You need help. And it looks like Togashi is finally getting the help that he needs. And clap it up. I mean, at this point, I would say straight up, if it takes for him to just do voice to text to get this done, you do voice to text and let people handle the rest, I would say, yeah, do it, because at this point, he's too unhealthy to be trying to do this all by himself, or let alone just in general even drawing. Like, how much longer can he sustain, considering the fact that I don't think the story is even close to wrapping up yet, just saying. So, yeah, but according to this, it says, Yoshihiro Togashi, creator of Hunter x Hunter, confirms he's drawing the series' next volume cover, along with some revisions for the volume itself, so he's still hard at work. However, Togashi also commented that he's hiring new assistants to progress with his work in a previous post, and I believe he also said, just to clarify, I'm not looking for workers, I'm just saying, hey, I hired some new ones. So he actually hired new assistants on the project, which, if I'm not mistaken, in the past, Togashi has said that he didn't even want assistants. Like, he would do everything and have his wife from time to time come and help out, but it was really 99.9% Togashi. The fact that he's getting new assistants and everything, like, yes, finally, he's coming around to reason. I know that this must be extremely hard for him. When you're a creator and you really love what you do, or you love the project, or you're passionate about the project, it is very difficult for some people to let go of the reins of, yo, this is my baby. It was a very difficult process for me for years and years to even think about hiring somebody to edit my videos. And granted, it was one of the best decisions I made. It gives me more time to focus on other areas of my career and things that I'm passionate about and stuff like that. So I know that for a man that has been so dedicated to the idea of, I got to do it all myself, nobody could do it like me, to start getting more assistants, hiring new assistants and stuff like that, yes, this is great news. This gives me more hope for the future of Hunter x Hunter. Togashi, it's okay to get help, and I'm glad that he's finally doing it, because he even said recently that he even tried like therapy and stuff like that for his body, and none of it helped. So if none of these things to physically get you back in shape has helped, the fact that you're getting help now from other people is great news. So Hunter x Hunter fans, hopefully we can expect a decent amount of Hunter x Hunter this time around. If he is like, yeah, he's still drawing, obviously he's drawing the next volume cover, and I'm sure he's been doing, like, we've seen all the drafts and stuff like that, but if he's getting more assistance and stuff, this is only good news. This only means that maybe, just maybe, we could get a little bit more consistency of Hunter x Hunter, because, I mean, if he just went 3 years, his longest hiatus yet, and now he's about to return hopefully soon, how long is the next hiatus going to be? If he has his staff and he feels and he realizes, wait a minute, this is way easier now, we might get more Hunter x Hunter a lot more quickly. So yes, people, creator of Hunter x Hunter, Yoshihiro Togashi, is getting new assistants, and it's only uphill from here, hopefully. And I'm just, even above all of that, glad for the sake of Yoshihiro Togashi, for the sake of the man that constantly complains about his health issues, this is a good thing. One Piece Film Red. Y'all know the movie that's over there in Japan that we're all dying to see and we haven't had released over here yet. I don't even think we have an official release date for the film. I know that it was announced, hey, it's coming to the West at some point, but we don't know exactly when. It's tearing it up over there. It's so freaking bizarre that over there in Japan, Dragon Ball Superhero doing bad. Over there in Japan, One Piece Film Red is breaking records and could potentially be one of the highest selling anime movies of all time. It's already up there. It's doing great, and according to this, it says One Piece Film Red has exceeded 12 billion yen in earnings with over 8,600,000 admissions in a 26-day period in Japanese theaters. And with the conversion rate, if my math was correct, I believe that's roughly 86 million US dollars in 26 days. So damn near $90 million in a month. It'll probably hit $90 million by the month end, maybe even a solid 100 million. This movie might go on to be 200 million plus. Who knows? I'm not gonna go out on a ledge and say, yeah, it's gonna surpass the Mugen Train, because Demon Slayer Mugen Train, I don't see anything ever surpassing it. But I guess a little bit of a tricky situation, because from what I've heard about One Piece Film Red, don't quote me on this, but I did hear that there's a lot of musical aspects where like characters break out into songs, because one of the main characters, Shanks' daughter Uta, she is a singer. So they really incorporated a lot of singing into the movie. I'd imagine that's probably a big business deal that they made. Maybe like, yo, Sony was like, we have big bag, you sell records, we give you big bag. So then boom, you write Shanks' daughter as a singer, you put a whole bunch of songs in the movie, now you're selling albums. So not only are you selling like $90 million in 26 days almost of money, but then Spotify bag, they got a Spotify podcast we talked about in a recent episode as well. Like they got a lot going on here with One Piece, but this is huge. It is already one of the biggest One Piece films of all time, and it could potentially go on to be one of the biggest selling anime movies of all time. Clap it up, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm absolutely dying for this movie. I'd imagine another big contribution to this whole thing, not only the fact that it's Shanks, but the fact that anybody that knows about Shanks, this is going to be one of those things where, oh wow, you know, we just heard One Piece's ending and now Shanks is in a movie. Probably a lot of people are thinking like these are endgame situations where maybe they stopped reading One Piece 10 years ago, 15 years ago, but they're like, hey, I could drop in and see what's going on with it. And it could probably even attribute to back catalog sales and all that stuff. So kudos to One Piece. 12 billion yen in 26 days. This is unheard of. And yeah, One Piece, we go. Big news for a weekly shonen magazine series that is an up-and-comer. I talked about it over on my main channel. I made a first impression when it first dropped. Gachi Akuta, a series about a dude that was like collecting trash or something. According to this, it says, Gachi Akuta wins Next Manga Awards 2022 in Special Global Award for English category. So that's a very good sign that this series is here to stay. This was pretty much the first series that was serialized in Weekly Shonen Magazine post Fire Force ending in the magazine. So this is next up. The art is awesome. The main character kind of looks a little bit like a distorted Bakugo or something from My Hero Academia, but from what I had read, I really liked it. And yeah, if this is getting awards and all that already, it's probably next up from Weekly Shonen Magazine. It's gonna make some noise. Keep an eye out for it.
I have a dream, alone in my room as I sit with the tea. Couldn't possibly think what I often see, and you don't even know how I often blink. Lights be flashing and looking at me, such an odd unique, yet I'm so unique and you're looking at me. If the walls could talk, they would probably read bleak, and I'd probably say, bitch, get the fuck off me.